If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, it's important that you call an attorney as soon as possible. You need to get medical help first, but even if a family member calls on your behalf, that can be important because there is some evidence that needs to be documented, if not collected, as soon as possible after an 18-wheeler wreck occurs. We had a case recently, very recently, that was very serious, a very tragic wreck. Two ladies were killed by the driver of an 18-wheeler. We were called very soon after the wreck and immediately went to the scene, took a lot of photographs. As a matter of fact, we even got in a helicopter and flew over the scene to document as much as we could and record as much as we could. We also sent a request to the law enforcement that responded to the wreck, the different agencies, and asked them to preserve all of their information, all of their photographs, all of their video recordings, all of their audio recordings, so that that wouldn't just be disposed of over time. Those two things became very important in this case because the defense and the truck driver and their insurance carrier first argued that a defective tire just blew out, and there was no way that this truck driver could have anticipated that was going to happen. You know, it was just a terrible, tragic accident, but it was solely because this tire was defective. Well, we were actually able to collect some of the pieces of the tire at the scene of the wreck before that was gone, and that disproved that theory. The truck driver, who is trained to drive a commercial motor vehicle, goes to a truck driving school to learn how to do that, receives on-the-job training to know how to drive a truck safely, is trained on what to do when a tire blows out, even if you're not expecting it to blow out. In his deposition, he testified that he had never received that type of training, that he was not aware of the proper way to react whenever a tire blows out on an 18-wheeler, and that he just didn't know. He just had no idea what he was supposed to do, and he did the best he could. He's sorry this happened. Well, come to find out, because we had asked law enforcement to preserve all of the videos and photos and recordings that they had, when we went back and looked at the audio and video recording at the scene of the wreck, the police officer is talking to the truck driver, and the truck driver tells the police officer, well, when I was in truck driving school, they taught us to do this when a tire blows out. And, you know, I tried, but I just couldn't, you know, I just actually said that I did what I was trained to do, which was not true. So we had the video at the scene of the wreck of the truck driver telling one story, but then later on, after a lawsuit's filed and insurance companies get involved, his story changed. But the evidence collected at the scene before he had a lawyer telling him what to say or an insurance carrier telling him what to say was different.